What's up, guys? Ironius here, and this is a really serious issue that happened on my account, and I need a little bit of help here and some convincing or, maybe consoling. I don't know how people would do that for me here on YouTube, but yeah. I don't know if I'm free to play anymore. Let's get into it. All right, y'all. So if those of you who actually subscribe to my channel have watched my videos for a long time, really appreciate you all. This video is more of like a kind of frustrated, disappointed kind of video, disappointed in myself, but also just just kind of ticked off about the situation that I put myself in as well. In terms of this account, this is a 100% free to play account, and I made a huge mistake. I made a massive mistake on this account, and I don't know if it can even be fixed. That's the issue. So I'm going to show you some things, and just to showcase, like, in my eyes, I'm still technically free to play. Okay, but I have an Android device, and I do play Raid Shadow Legends on my Android. So Android has Google, right? Google Play. And from there, you can make purchases, right? And so I made purchases on my pay-to-win account, and I made a mistake. I ended up having an issue where I can't actually show it from here, from this screen, because it pops open a new window for support. So the support is a little bit different on the Android device, where if you click support, you can actually view the support messages right on your Android device. So I made a payment, actually a few payments, and I'm just catching it recently. And I made these payments on my Android device through my email, but the email is linked to my free-to-play account, which is this one. And those of you who actually watch me and know the difference between my accounts, I have one account that's Erroneous, that's free-to-play, and then I have another account that's Erroneous P2P, that's pay-to-play. And I used, unfortunately, I accidentally, so I was on my Android, I was using the Erroneous pay-to-play account, and I made purchases for my pay-to-play account through my Android device, but I utilized the email that is linked to this account, which is free to play. So, and then after that, unfortunately, I got some messages popping up on my free to play account. I got messages started to pop up on my pay to win account saying that you can't cross pay or something like that. And I've never had this issue before. I've never made this mistake. I don't know how it happened or why all of a sudden Google Play was, when I was purchasing items on my Android under my pay to win account, popping up my email for my free to play account. I don't understand why Google Play was doing that, or Google Play services. So the credit now goes towards this account for some reason. And I'll show you the messages that I got from my support, but I don't know how much. They wouldn't tell me, how much I've paid or if I've paid anything. So, I mean, I never received the rewards on this account. Okay. So this free to play account has never, ever received rewards on it ever. Okay. So yeah. So the only thing that I got is, because I've paid for 5-10 years now for Amazon Prime. Amazon Prime's been around for a long time. I've always had Amazon Prime, and actually longer than I think this game had been out. So I've always had that. So that's the only thing that I get, but I don't consider that pay to win. That's just if you already had Amazon Prime because you like the 2-day shipping and you do Prime Video and stuff like that. This is just a benefit to them partnering up with Amazon. So that, some people might consider that pay to win. I don't think it is. So that's different. But in terms of, purchasing like the Plarium Play monthly payment program, I don't do that. I don't do anything additional on here at all. I don't get outside resources at all. I've never made purchases on this account ever. I've been playing for 4 years now, November 14th, 2019 until today, which is November 21st, 2023. So a little bit over 4 years on this account, free to play. But because of this, it makes it look like I've paid money. So I'm going to pop this up for you guys real quick and just show you. So here's a message. I'm going to try to make this zoomed up if you can see it. So this little picture here behind my head, I'll make myself smaller. So it's like right here. So there's a little picture that you could see right here, right behind me. And that picture was showing on my accounts, both of my accounts, that, oh, you cannot be paying, like cross paying, basically. Like you can't use one account email to pay and put it on another account, basically. And so that's where I was like confused. I was like, wait a minute, I'm on my pay to win account making purchases. Why is it being credited to my free to play account? And I guess this is a, like a PSA for all those out there, to just make people aware that this can happen too, and make you look like you're a pay to win player even though you're not. So I just messaged, I just said like, hey, I was purchasing on my account, Erroneous Pay to Play. I think I might have used different email than this account email. I used the email, and this is my email, which is for a different account, but meant to purchase for this account I'm playing, which is Erroneous Pay to Play. I don't spend money. Let me move myself over here, by the way. I don't spend money on my other account, which is email. That's my free to play account. Was that why it's prompting to log out and log back in before any purchases? So it's saying to like log out before making any purchases on this account or something like that. I hope this doesn't cause any issues with my free to play account. I'm a content creator for Raid Shadow Legends. Okay, so that was one thing, and then someone messaged me back. It took them 10 days. No, not 10 days. Sorry, it was the same day. My apologies. 6 hours later, they had messaged and said, "Thanks for reaching out. I'm sorry for the inconvenience you had with your purchases." And then from there, it goes on to the next one here, right? And so this one says, "Sorry for the inconvenience. Please note that we strive to maintain the game's balance, equal conditions for all players. That's why we do not transfer resources or packs from one account to another." Obviously, I'm not transferring resources on purpose. That is not. Why would I ever do that? Why would a player do that? If you could do that, I'm sure many people would do it or try to do it, even though you absolutely shouldn't ever do it. But in a sense, they meant like, don't use one email to purchase and get resources on another account, basically. But it was a complete mistake. Like I would never want to do that, right? So it says, on Android devices, purchases are credited to the account in which they were made. Since Google processes them directly, they're bound to the Google account you use to pay. So from that verbiage, it looks like it goes on to my account here, which is my free-to-play account. So on the back end, if someone was like, yo, how much money did you pay to play? If I have a stacked account like 2 more years down the line or something, and I played now for 6 years or so down the line, free to play, people might ask that. And that's something that I would just go in here and ask support, like, hey, can you confirm this code has no payments on it? So now they haven't actually told me if I have any payments or not. I don't know if they're just not wanting to tell me because I'm making such a stink out of it. But I mean, it's 4 years free to play. Like, I'm a true free to play player. I don't accept resources from anywhere. Like, I don't receive gems. I don't receive content creator rewards on this free to play account. Nothing like that. Nothing of the sort. Please make sure to check your account in which you're currently logged in to avoid situations in the future. If you're unsure about the account that got the package, you can specify. So I know for a fact my pay to win account got the package. I was literally playing on my pay to win account. When I was doing one tap buy, for some reason, Google had my other email and I just wasn't paying attention to it. So I made a few purchases and it was, of course, I got the rewards on my pay to win account, but from here, they're saying that it's credited to my free to play account, or maybe I'm reading this wrong. I don't know, but I'm waiting on people to get back to me. And It's very frustrating. And it says, you can find out this number here. Please, like, I can go into payments.google.com, click on the purchases and stuff, but that doesn't really help, I guess. I'm going to assume that doesn't help. I mean, I don't know. If the code will just showcase nothing. Now, I'm going to show you another thing as well in a second here, so I'm going to pop it up. I was talking to CC chat, or a moderator in CC's, and they said some other things. All right, so I don't know how well you can see this behind me, but this is a moderator. I crossed out their name just to try to keep it confidential as much as I can, because I don't know if I should be showing their name or not. But yeah, so today I was speaking to one of the moderators, and they said to me, because I told them about the situation that I was in, and they said, so I guess it somehow uses Google account directly to make purchases. That's why the particular email will have all the credit for this particular purchase. But as you were logged in from your correct account, the resources went to that correct account. Not sure whether your free-to-play account will have any trace of those purchases, as the packs went directly to the pay-to-play account. However, could you kindly share your free-to-play link with me, and I'll take a look. The most important thing, that free-to-play account didn't receive those rewards or resources, as that's the main point of free-to-play, right? So I said true. I've just been playing for 4 years, free-to-play, and sometimes people question me for being free-to-play, so I use my code to confirm, or with support. Here's my free-to-play code, okay? So he or she checked, said thank you, just checked, and they said I should be good. So I said, so it's showing no money spent on my free-to-play still? And they said, yes, yep. So you're free-to-play all the way, mate. And I said, thank you. So based on this, I was like, okay, whew. But I'm still in the back of my mind like, well, why did the other person say, something different, or customer service? So I sent a message. I was like, on a serious note though, there's no money spent under my code, for real. I believe them, but I'm just like, in the back of my mind, I'm like, can you just double check? And if there is, should I put in a dispute to Google Play or talk to Google? And yeah, so we'll see what happens. As of right now, I'm 100% free to play. I personally, like, I put in the work over the years. I've really put in the work. I've never paid money on this account. It's super frustrating to hear or to have that or see that happen. Excuse me, but I think that should be a change made, or not even a change. I obviously Plarium can't change what Google does, but just keep in mind and pay attention, basically. It was kind of my fault, really, because I wasn't paying attention to my own email, and that's why mistakes were made. So, thank you to the moderators at Plarium and Raid for helping me out, and to the support for Plarium and them being pretty quick, honestly, on the horn here. 6 hours is not too bad to get back to someone in such a large, robust game. So I do really appreciate that. And who knows how overworked they are to get back to people. So I did want to thank Plarium and their support for being able to assist. But yeah, let me know your thoughts and comments down below. How do you feel about that? And yeah, I guess, has this happened to you? And if it has, definitely let me know in the comments down below. But as always, thank you so much for watching. Appreciate it. Hope you have a great day. Hope you have a great evening. And I'll see you on a video soon. Take care.